my name is Alina Rudiger, and I am a junior at LCSE, and I am in the motor learn and development. And today I'm going to teach how to do a volleyball serve. You will need a volleyball court, preferably, and a ball. Indoor or outdoor court, it doesn't matter, it just needs to have a net and a ball. So the object is obviously to make it over the net and to rack up points for your team. There are two variations that I'm going to teach today, and one of them is the top spin serve and the other is a float serve. The top spin, the object is to have a hard and fast serve that has a lot of spin and it will drop on the other court. And a float serve doesn't have any spin, it is hard, it is flat, and it's really hard to pass ball. Your object is going to be to serve an ace, preferably. So, your first thing that you're going to want to do in any serve, any overhand serve, and the overhand serve is what I'm going to teach today, you're going to want to have a good toss to start off. So to find out if you're doing good tosses or not, you're going to want to find a line on the floor. It doesn't matter, lots of gyms have lots of lines. And you're going to want to have your dominant foot on the line and your non-dominant foot on the other side a step ahead. And you're going to want to toss with your non-dominant hand and just with one arm, and you're going to want to have your dominant hand high and up. It's going to be hard and flat. You do not want a noodle arm. You want a solid, firm base. So my first step to a serve is to do an alligator arm, and it's basically just opening like an alligator. And so, to practice the toss, I'm going to toss it up, and the object will be to get it on the line right next to my non-dominant foot. And you don't want a super high toss like that. You want a nice toss that's right above your hand in a float, in a in a top spin, sorry. You're going to want the ball a little bit higher. So, you're going to toss. Well, that was a bad toss, but you want to have it land right on the line. So this is a good toss is key to having a good serve. If you have a bad toss, you obviously can't put that much power and force into the ball, and most likely it's going to hit the net and roll down or serve out. A lot of serving problems are from having a poor toss. So like I said, you're going to want to have a firm, hard hand, and we'll just do a float serve first. In a float serve, you're going to want your toss, like I said, to be just above your hand, and you're going to want to have it a very flat toss. You don't want any spin. The float serve is a really hard to pass ball because it has no spin, and it will, if you're passing a float serve, it tends to move. It is really hard to track. So to serve one, you're going to want to have a really hard, stiff hand. It's almost like a board, but you're bent back so that your palm is making contact with the ball. It is not your fingertips. It is all the firm part of your hand. So when you do a float serve, you're going to toss it. That was a little high. You're going to toss, and when we make contact, we're going to want to kind of kiss it. Like you're not going to swing all the way through. You're just going to pop. So I'll demonstrate. And that one had a lot of flow to it. I'll do a couple more to show. that is a float serve, and they're pretty hard to pass up, like I've said a couple times already. Next is a top spin. Top spin, you're going to want to have a lot of spin. The top spin serves are hard to pass because they're fast and they drop. They drop right down. But, I mean, if I was to choose to pass a float serve or a top spin, I definitely choose to pass a top spin serve. It's just really hard and really fast. This differs from the float serve because your toss is going to be much higher. Much higher, and you're going to want to add spin to it. It's easier if you have spin in the toss already, and then you can just add it. So this serve, your hand isn't going to be a board. It's going to be hard still, but we are going to snap on it. You're not going to want to snap down like a hit. You're going to want to snap when you're at the very peak. So I'll demonstrate the toss because the toss is very different from the float. So the toss will look like that. I should let it go. And you're going to want to flip your wrist when you're tossing. There, that was a good one. So you flip up. So you're still going to want to stand just like the float serve. You want to have your arm high and up, just like a float serve. Both serves are exactly the same in this. So we're going to toss, toss, snap. So toss. This is a little tricky because toss is really important in this one, so and I'm not that good at it, obviously, but I'm not doing good at these today, but okay, so those are the two variations in the serves. Another thing that's really, really important with your stance, and I should have mentioned this earlier, but with both serves you're using the power of your hips to pull through. So when you hit the ball, you are dragging your toe, your dominant toe forward. All the force, it's like throwing a ball, like you would throw, but you are serving it, not throwing it. So just remember that when you're serving, it's really important. I'll do a few that are, I serve more of a float. Those were definitely, like the top spin, I was trying to really exaggerate it, and I was really trying to exaggerate the float. I'm just going to do a regular serve, a minor, generally a little floaty, but I'll just, you see how I pull through. And you're going to want to face your hips where you want the serve to go. So if I'm serving to the back corner, I'm going to tilt my hips a little bit that way. I mean, I'm not going to over-exaggerate it, but definitely going to point that way. Have my stance, my toe is pointing to the target. And that's how you do that. And that wraps up my session of learning how to serve. I hope that it really helped you.